Do not start your own indie animated show. Well, at least not without these things. Hi, this is Vincent, creator of an indie animated show called Flipside. I know the New Year's coming, the time of year for everyone to come up with their New Year resolution, and I know there's some of you out there who've been wanting to start your own indie project, be it an animated pilot, a short film, or even a video game. But I gotta warn you, don't do it. At least, not without a solid plan. I've seen so many indie shows fall apart, and some even still ongoing without much progress since their last update. So with that, combined with what I've learned from my mentor Max, here's some tips for you to reconsider whether to start an indie project of your own. If I survived the Mariah Carey invasion. Whoop, I guess it's time to go. Now the most important thing is, keep your team happy. Specifically, put yourself in the artist's shoes. Think of yourself as the weakest link. Yes, this is your project, your idea, but you are nothing without your team. Well, unless you're making a project of your own, then why are you still watching anyway? Define clearly what your budget and estimated schedule are from the very beginning, and be completely transparent with the artist the moment you recruit anyone into your team. Always have not just plan A, but B, C, D, and E. Unless you're paying artists fully according to industry standards, do not demand artists to work around your schedule. Work around their speed and availability instead, cause nothing puts off an artist more than a betrayal of expectation, thinking that it would just be a side gig to work outside their main obligations, then to be hammered with hard deadline notifications as the date draws closer. This is just my own take on this, but I do think this extends from purely volunteering positions, which includes potential compensations that promise potential payment after a successful crowdfunding campaign, to freelance positions that pay less than half of union standards. Here in Flipside, we adopt a deadline-free system. We check in with everyone's individual progress every 1 to 2 weeks, provide the artist with sufficient materials, and let them cook. Try to recruit more people to fill in any gaps in the timeline, and boom! In merely 10 months, we are nearing the end of the pre-production stage, and will soon be starting our actual animation production. Of course, there are deadlines that we would like to meet for the project, be it for film festivals, grant applications, or peak seasons for internet traffic. But whipping your artist on a bag for pennies will only create grievances, which will result in either them handing in mediocre quality products or ghosting you entirely. Remember that we don't live in an ideal world, and even artists need to eat. Recognizing cause and effect is the key to a sustainable creative endeavor. Oh, you hear that? Next time, we'll talk about communication. Now get in!